So again, we need to find the missing side, but this one says we're looking at the sine of A. So we're going to circle A, and we're going to label our sides. If you throw a rock or a football from A, you're going to hit your op is here. This one's still your height or hypotenuse because it's across from your 90-degree angle. So this one must be adjacent. Now you'll hopefully notice this is also a 3, 4, 5 because this is 3 times 3. This is 5 times 3. That means this side is going to be 4 times 3, which is 12. So I know this side is 12, but let's pretend that we don't know. So what you are given is one leg is 9, and the other leg we don't know is equal to 15 squared. So 81 plus b squared is equal to 225. Minus 81, b squared is 144. Square root, b is 12. So your other side is 12. Now that we have that missing side, we can set up our ratios. So sine is so, cosine is ca, tangent is toa. SOCA TOA. Opposite, 9 over hypotenuse, 15, is 3 over 5. Ca is adjacent over hypotenuse, so 12 over 15. So that reduces, divide that by 3, 4 over 5. And then tangent is the opposite over the adjacent, so opposite over adjacent. 9 over 12 is 3 over 4. If you're not sure how to reduce the fractions, what you guys can do is in your calculator, if you do 12 divide 15, math, enter, enter, it will give you the reduced fraction. So if you need to use your calculator, you can. All right, next one. This one says to use angle B. So we'll circle B. If you're going to throw a rock or throw a football, your op is going to be over here. That's what you will hit. That's your 90-degree angle. So this is the height or hypotenuse. That is your adjacent. So we need to find the missing side. I don't think this is a 45, 45, 90 triangle, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is set up 40 squared, which is one of our legs, plus b squared. Sorry, you guys, that was super loud. Equals 41 squared. 40 squared is 1600. 41 squared is 1681. So then if we subtract 1600 on both sides, b squared equals 81. That feels strange. And we get that is not correct. There is no way that's right. All right, well, I guess it's right. It's strange. So it just seems like a really short side, that's all. So our ratio is so, ka, toa. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, which is simply 40 over 41. That one does not reduce. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Oops, sorry, adjacent we know is 9. Adjacent over hypotenuse, which is just 9 over 41. And then last is tangent, opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent, 40 over 9, which is simply 40 over 9. Last one. I think this is the last one. This is A that we're looking at. So we're going to circle A. It means this is your op. Height, because this is a 90-degree angle, so this one's adjacent. I also recognize that this is a 3, 4, 5. But if you're not sure, you can do 20 squared and then 12 squared plus b squared equals 20 squared. 144 plus b squared equals 400. Subtract 144, b squared equals 256. And then when you square root 256, you get 16. So this side is 16. Sine is SOHCAHTOA. Sine, opposite over hypotenuse, which is 6 over 10, which is 3 over 5. Adjacent over hypotenuse, 4 over 5. And opposite over adjacent is 12 over 16, which is 3 over 4. You guys should have an assignment to practice some of these on now, all right? See me in class if you have more questions.